So what's up, guys? I'm back here on the Malecon today. And if you remember the last time I shot a video on the Malecon, I was actually in Santo Domingo Este at the Malecon on Ave España. But here, I'm in Distrito Nacional on the Malecon. And the reason why I came down here to the Malecon was two reasons. Let's talk about reason one. Reason one is because I was over here in this area because I had to run to the Plaza Llama because I was recording a cooking video yesterday. And guess what? My crock pot or my slow cooker, whatever you call it, died on me right in the middle of me recording. So me and my wife jumped up, went out looking for a slow cooker in Agora Mall at the Jumbo, couldn't find one. So I had to finish this video. So I got up this morning and said, you know what, let me run over here to Plaza Llama. They may have it. And guess what? Plaza Llama had the slow cooker. And so I paid about 4,000 pesos for this slow cooker. That's about $70. Now, I did see on Amazon where I could have ordered it for $39. However, this is how this stuff works, guys. I would have had to pay tax, number one. So the tax on that 39 would have came up to be around, just say $45. Then to get it shipped here from my shipping company, it would have charged me $4.30 per pound. That slow cooker in the box total it weighed about 12 pounds. So you're talking about $4 times 12, that's 48. So you had the 48 to the 45. Right there you got over what, 48 to 45. That's like $93 or something like that. I can't, I failed math, so I don't know. No, I didn't fail math, but I'm not good at math in my head. But anyway, especially when you got to carry over. But I think that's like $93. Anyway, I would have had to pay more to have it shipped here than me just going out and buying one here at the Plaza Llama. So while I was at the Plaza Llama, I decided, hey, let me just come down to the Malecon because today's video topic has some type of relevance to this particular video. So, and that topic is there are no beaches here in Santo Domingo. I know people saying, man, we know that. Yeah, you know that, but a lot of people don't know that. I get questions all the time with people asking me, hey man, are there any beaches in Santo Domingo? And I'm like, no, there are no beaches in Santo Domingo. So I want to tell you people, or you guys today, the closest thing that you're going to get to a beach or a body of water here in Santo Domingo is right here on the Malecon. That's the closest you're going to get to any body of water here in Santo Domingo. But today, you guys are in luck. I'm going to share with you 5 beaches that are within an hour of Santo Domingo that you can go to if you're visiting Santo Domingo or if you just need to be by a beach. Because me personally, I don't necessarily have to be by a beach. I know some people, they want to step out their house and they want to have a beach right across the street, or they have to be 5-10 minutes away from a beach. Me, I don't need that. But if I'm on an island, I would love to not be in an area that's landlocked. So Santo Domingo does it for me. I like to come out here on the Malecon where I can see some water. Reminds me that I am here on the island. The Malecon is probably about 10 to 15 minutes away from where I live. So let's go ahead and jump into the 5 beaches that are close to Santo Domingo. And we're gonna start with the ones that are furthest away to the closest. The first one is Playa Pink. Playa Pink is about 1 hour, right at 1 hour from the center of Santo Domingo. And I'm clocking these distances and these times from the center of Santo Domingo. It could be a little bit shorter or longer depending on where you're located in Santo Domingo. Average is an hour from Santo Domingo. It's located in the San Cristobal province. Playa Pink is located in a small fisherman's village. It's a very, very local beach. The beach stretches about a mile long and a very, very good local vibe. I personally like Playa Pink, especially if you're just trying to get out and you want to be around the local vibe. Playa Pink is definitely the beach that you can go to. One thing I like about these local beaches like Playa Pink, it's not everything. They're not trying to charge you for everything. Like you can pull up and park. The parking is free. I mean, you may have to pay for like umbrellas and things like that, But as far as parking, it's fine. Also, they have like local, I wouldn't say restaurants, but local food shops that serve you food. Of course, it's a fisherman's village, so you can find regular Dominican food, and you can also find that good fried fish. I like Playa Palenque's fried fish. I love it. It is really good. So Playa Palenque is number one. The second one is OneDoio. Now, OneDoio is located about 55 minutes from Santo Domingo. This has to be probably my favorite beach here in the Santo Domingo area. It's not my favorite beach in the all Dominican Republic. I'm not saying that. So guys, before you start typing, I'm saying in the Santo Domingo area that's within an hour, OneDoio is my favorite beach. And the reason why I like OneDoio, it has a mixed vibe of like touristy, and I know that sounds crazy coming from me because, you know, I don't like really touristy areas. But the thing about the touristy part of it is that it's sort of built up a little bit where it's where it can accommodate like mass amount of traffic, but the vibe is more local, if you feel what I'm saying. You'll find more local people there than you will find foreigners, even though there are foreigners there because there are some nice hotels and things like that on the beach. So you will find foreigners there, but the vibe is more local. Now, parking in OneDoio can be free if you park on the streets. But if you're gonna park in somebody's private area, of course you're gonna have to pay. You're also gonna have to pay for things on the beach like your chairs, your umbrellas, and things like that. To me, it's reasonable. The food prices are fairly reasonable. They're not really out of whack in some places. You can really find some, you know, good prices on food because again, it's more local than it is touristy. But I would recommend those who are first-time travelers here to Santo Domingo who just want to get out and go to a beach. If you ask me what beach I recommend, I would say go 55 minutes up the road and go to OneDoio. OneDoio is a very nice beach. It stretches about 2.5 miles, golden sand. I mean, you just see families, everybody just having a good time. Man, you're making me want to go to OneDoio today. But OneDoio is definitely a nice beach. The next beach is Playa Naya. Now, Playa Naya, similar to Palenque, it's located in the San Cristobal province, and that too is a very local beach. It's located too in a small town, and the beach scenery is amazing. I love the view of that beach. And yes, I've been to this beach multiple times. I love Playa Naya. Again, it's one of those places where you don't have to pay for everything. They're not trying to charge you for every little thing like parking and things like that. And the food prices are reasonable. And if you want fried fish, they're not charging you an arm and a leg for it. So Playa Naya is a very nice local beach to go to. So if you're in the Santo Domingo area and you want to go to Playa Naya, again, that's located about, I think I said 49 minutes from Santo Domingo, 49, 50 minutes from Santo Domingo. And you can also go up the road about 10 minutes to Playa Palenque. They're both in the same direction. So if you're looking for more of that local vibe, I definitely recommend Playa Palenque and also Playa Naya. Now, let me say this. I'm not saying that if you're a first-time foreigner here or tourist to not go, and those, I don't know what those are, they falling out the sky. I don't want them things to fall on my head. I'm not saying don't go to places like Playa Palenque or Playa Naya because they are nice places to go, but I know sometimes as foreigners, we want to try to feel just a little bit comfortable where we are, especially if it's our first time. And those areas, you may not feel as comfortable because you're not going to find anybody that speaks English. Everybody's going to speak Spanish over there in those areas. If you just want to feel a little bit comfortable, I recommend going to OneDoio. Now, I will say this, if you have family and friends here in Santo Domingo, you definitely want to say, hey man, take me to Playa Palenque and Playa Naya. You'll love it. You'll definitely love it. So the next beach is Playa Kbe, which is about 45 minutes from Santo Domingo. Now, I'm gonna tell you, I really like Playa Kbe. And the reason why I like Playa Kbe, it is really a secluded beach. And when I say secluded, you'll ride right past it if you didn't know where you were going. But once you turn inside the drive area, the beach just opens up, man, and it is beautiful, really, really beautiful. And one of the things that I like about Playa Kbe is that the waves are pounding and smashing up against the rocks. And, you know, I like beaches where it's a lot of waves. That's just me. I don't like beaches where the water's just calm. Yeah, it just doesn't give you that beach feel. You know what I'm saying? Gives you more like a pool. But Playa Kbe is definitely a nice area or a nice beach that I would recommend, even for a first-time traveler, to go to Playa Kbe. Now, one thing I don't like about Playa Kbe is they charge for every damn thing. They charge you to park. They charge you for your chairs, your umbrella. They even charge you to use the damn bathroom. And I think last time I paid like 50 pesos to use the bathroom. And anytime they charge me to use the bathroom here, I pay them one time and I don't give them nothing else. Say, man, this is what you're getting. You know, y'all know I'm out here drinking and everybody out here drinking, so I'm not finna pay you every time I gotta use the bathroom, or else I'm just gonna whip it out and I'm just gonna pee right here in front of you. But Playa Kbe is definitely a nice beach. My wife did a video maybe about a couple of years ago on Playa Kbe. I'll probably link it here where you can check it out, man. Really, really nice beach. And let's head to our last and final beach, the fifth one that is the closest to Santo Domingo. And everybody already know what beach that is. And my least favorite, and that's Bach Chica. Bach Chica is about 35 to 40 minutes from Santo Domingo. And it's located in the town of Bach Chica. And you're probably asking, why don't you like Bach Chica? The reason why I don't like Bach Chica is it is 100% touristy. Everything there is hustle, bustle. Let me get that. Let me have that. I want that. Overpriced. The food, the parking, just everything is just overpriced in Bach Chica. Now, there's a lot of people that like Bach Chica because Bach Chica is very, very touristy and very popular. Everybody knows about Bach Chica. When you go to Bach Chica and you're ordering food or anything at these restaurants, make sure you ask the price because they will come back with a bill that you wouldn't even be able to believe, man. I got a message from a few guys before. One guy said they came back with like $400 bill and they had like 3 fish plates and like, you know, a couple of beers, 3 or 4 beers. It was like $400. And I'm gonna tell you how they get you. Number one is you don't ask the price, which you ought to do here in Santo Domingo or in Dominican Republic, period. If it's not on the menu, I don't care where I am. I'm gonna ask you how much it costs. Because once you tell me how much it costs, whether it's on the menu or not, you have to live up to that. Or I'm not paying for it, period. So I'm not paying the price that you decide you want to quote me later. I'm gonna pay what you told me. That's number one. Number two is that you'll look at these menus and it'll tell you like 1,800 pesos for a fried chillo. You're not realizing that that's 1,800 pesos a pound, which is way too much anyway. The average price, even in the supermarket for chillo, is like 800 pesos. But I get it. You got to make money as a business. You got overhead. So I know you're not going to get it for the same as a supermarket. However, that's still way too high. Most prices around 9, 1,000, 1,100, 1,200. I wouldn't pay no more than 1,200 pesos for chillo. So what they do is you say, hey, give me a chillo. It's 1,800 pesos per pound. They come back to you with this 4-pound chillo, which looking good on that plate with all that lime around it and them fries, and you looking at this like, man, let me put this on IG, and you snapping pictures. You not realizing that 4-pound chillo is costing you 7,200 pesos. You know how much 7,200 pesos is? I can't do the math in my head, but it's over $150 probably, something like that. So you're paying like $150 to eat a 4-pound fish. And then you didn't ask how much the Presidente was. So guess what? A Presidente is typically 200 pesos. they're probably charging you 500 pesos for a Presidente, which is around about a little under $10. And so when you're looking at this plate and you're like, man, this looks good. This cold beer, this beautifully fried fish, this looks nice. When they bring you that bill over there, that's what doesn't look nice. Your bill for one person is damn near $200 because you didn't ask the price. Guys, ask the price. And that's why I don't like Bach Chica. I get the hustle, I ain't mad at it. If people pay it, they let them pay it. But for me, I'm not paying it. I'm not gonna pay 3-4 times the price of something that I know that when I get back to Santo Domingo, it's not gonna be that. That's just not me, man. So anyway, guys, those are the 5 closest beaches to Santo Domingo. So if you're in the Santo Domingo area, because I know a lot of people would love to come to Santo Domingo, but they also want to have that beach element. But you can take your quick Uber or jump on a bus, have them take you to Bach Chica, Playa Kbe, or OneDoio. I don't know if there are any buses that take you out to Playa Pink. Maybe it is, but I don't know that way. But I think most of those buses, well, Playa Pink and Playa Naya are going west, where the other beaches are going east toward Punta Cana, toward La Romana, and places like that. So definitely check out those beaches. I'll tell you my 5 best real quick in this order. OneDoio is my favorite. Playa Kbe is my second favorite. Playa Pink, Naya, and my last, Bach Chica. And if I could scratch that off my list, I would. So guys, until then, remember, always keep your goals at the forefront of your mind. Always live in the present, because that's the only way you're gonna live your best life. And I'm out. Peace.